Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. This is the Surrender Break Room where you can come in, relax, regroup, and then re engage the world with a whole new perspective. I'm Dr. Celeste Owens, and I'm so glad to be here with you today. If it's today for you, if it's night, whatever time of the day it is, just glad to be hanging out with you. And you're listening because this topic apparently caught your attention. And it's about being more consistent for good, like being consistently consistent. Maybe I should have named it that. How to be consistently consistent because it's not easy. And I have, having the privilege to meet with so many people and they have goals and they want to reach these goals. And then when they don't reach them, they beat themselves up. And it makes me think, like, what is the missing link? And the missing link for most people is consistency. So welcome again. This is the Surrender Break Room. Hey, Deidre. Welcome to the Surrender Break Room. This is a place you can come in, relax, regroup, and then re-engage the world with a whole new perspective. I'm Dr. Celeste Owens. I'm an author and speaker. I get the amazing privilege of going around the world, sharing with people what it means to surrender fully to God all of your life so that you can maximize your life and really live the way he intended. Hey, Renee, good morning to you. So glad you guys are coming on live, or if you're catching it through the replay, yay. Make sure you comment. I always come back and answer your questions or respond to your comments, or yay, like it, subscribe to the channel. Next week, I'm just telling you right now, next week we are unveiling finally, well, maybe not finally, because we're still in the month of June, but the flyer is ready to go. We have our Global Surrender Fast coming up in September. I can't remember the exact dates, but September, Global Surrender Fast. So I'll make sure that we kick it off here, right here on our Tuesday morning session to tell you all about it, about the theme, about how you can participate, how you can invite others to participate if you're interested in doing that. So can't wait to share that with you next week. But this week, Deborah and Diane, we're talking about consistency. What does it look like to be consistent? And how do you become consistent for good? Because there are some hindrances to being consistent. And sometimes it's just not apparent what it is. And sometimes we think it's just us, like we look at the rest of the world, especially in this, age of social media where people are just putting their highlights up and not really the real deal of what's going on in their lives. We see their highlights and their highlights look like they are consistent all the time. And we beat ourselves up. Hey, Funky Redhead, good day to you as well. Thanks so much, you guys, for coming on and hanging out. So you look at other people and you're like, I'm just a bum. I can't do anything. I can't follow through. Yes, you can. And I'm going to talk today again about some keys to remaining consistent, okay? Remaining consistent for good. Like this is going to be your new you. All of that good stuff. So again, if you're watching the replay, make sure you like and subscribe and comment because I'm going to come back and respond to you as well. So are you struggling to be consistent? Hands up. I know I can't see you. You can put it in the chat if you want to. But is it a struggle for you? Have you gotten better over the years? Do you still stand to have some improvement in that area? What is it like for you? Consistency is something that absolutely is something that has to be learned. Like you have to practice it. Like you have to really want to, be consistent and be a part of that. So let's talk about that. So here's the deal. Everybody can start. Pretty much everybody can start. And pretty much everybody can have a good start. Like say you say, top of the year, the resolutions is a good example, is how everybody can have a good start. They get all these resolutions. I'm going to do this, do that. And resolutions just don't work because there's no consistency. But we get these resolutions. I'm going to lose 10 pounds in the month of January, or I'm going to start working out 3-4 times a week. And then you get this gym membership. So I remember when the gym was the gym is open again, but I'm not open with the gym. But when I was going to the gym, I couldn't stand the month of January because it would be so packed. And I'd be like, just wait it out, 4 to 6 weeks, wait it out. It's going to be empty again, or, at least comfortable. That's exactly what happened. Every January, boom, everybody joined. All right, it's going to be crowded for a minute. But what is that? Like, why couldn't they stick with it? Why couldn't they be consistent? And that's what we're talking about today. And the number one reason people can't be consistent, number one reason, people aren't consistent because they're focusing on the outcome. And, they're like, okay, my goal is this. And it's fine and well to set a goal. You actually should set a goal. My goal is this. But when they start to focus just simply on the outcome, the minutia in between, the process in between, all of that gets really mundane, really cumbersome, really tiresome. And then it's like, I'm good. Who said I can't be 10 pounds heavier? Or who says I need to write that book? Or who says, I need to rank up in my company, whatever it is. Good morning, Trinette. Whatever it is. So it's really that you focus more on the goal and less on the process. That's the whole thing. You can leave now. Don't so much focus on the goal, focus on the process. You're probably like, okay, so how do I do that? Yes, I know. Because outcomes, and the thing about outcomes, that's why people can typically start well, because outcomes are so exciting. Oh my goodness, I could do this, and this, in the next whatever, I'm going to do this. And then, but because outcomes are so exciting and they're so big, people forget that it takes hard work to get there. Anything that excites you is typically going to take some hard work to get there. So, in hard work is what people don't like, and if you don't want to work hard, you're not going to be consistent. Does that make sense to everybody? If you're not going to work hard, you're not going to be consistent. So you have to be on your game. So I'm going to tell you a few things. I got a few things down here that I'm going to tell you how you stay consistent. And then I'm done. I'm out of your hair, moving on. And hopefully you'll be able to feel confident that you can do these things. Okay. So it's great to have a plan. So the first thing you want to do is identify your desired outcome. So what is it that you are trying to do? Have that plan, identify it. So I want to become whatever it is. I want to become fit. I want to become a college graduate. I want to become a homeowner. I want to become a business owner. I mean, whatever it is, just identify what it is. You have something in mind? Does anybody want to pop it in the chat? What do you have in mind? What is your identified outcome or your desired outcome, whichever way you want to put it? What's your desired outcome? I'm waiting. I know you guys are busy. You're just listening to me, but somebody's going to pop something in that chat. Okay, I won't wait that long. But what is your desired outcome? And here's the next step. This is the part that people sometimes identify, or if they do identify it, when things get hard, they forget about this part. This is huge. This is so big. Identify the big why. What is the why? Why am I doing this? Whatever your why is, no judgment. I'm not here to say your why has to be so super duper deep like your Mother Teresa, but what is your why? So is your why by becoming healthy in mind and body, that I'll have the energy to meet all the physical, spiritual, and emotional needs of my loved ones, of myself. Like when I become fit, I'll be able to meet everybody where they are. I'll be stronger emotionally, stronger spiritually, stronger physically. It might be, when I get more fit, I'll be able to fly more. Like maybe you have this thing in your heart where you have to go around and fly, or maybe you're a speaker. And when I'm more fit, I'll be able to keep up with that type of schedule or whatever it is. What is your why? What is your why? And that why has to stay on your vision board. It has to stay right in front of you, because what is that saying? And that has nothing to do with this, but that's saying when the tough gets going, the going gets, when the going gets tough. That has nothing to do with this. I don't know why that just came in my head. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I don't know who made that up, but anyway, the tough ain't gonna get the going. So you're gonna have to do the work. You're gonna have to do the work. The tough gonna be right there with you, and you're gonna say, "I'm strong enough to do this." One of the phrases I started saying this year, and I say it whenever I think about it, is, "I can do hard things." That's my phrase this year. I can do. That's my phrase, because when the tough don't get going, right, Renee? The tough stay right there. I can do hard things. So number one, identify what your big thing is, your big desired outcome. Make sure you put that why right in front of you and keep that why right in front of you, because it's going to get tough and it's going to be so much easier to not be consistent. I can do hard things. Thank you, Renee. Renee and I can do hard things. I hope you can do hard things as well. Number three, setting goals. So you got this big major outcome, but you want to set goals that you can get to, that are easier to get to, or you'll get to quicker than that really huge goal. So you just got to set goals. What does that look like? I got this whole big old huge goal. And what does it look like to get there? Or what are some like little smaller steps I can take to get there? So say your goal is, I'm just doing weight loss because that's like, especially in the pandemic, everybody's goal is to lose weight. So let's say your goal is to lose 30 pounds, ultimate goal, 30 pounds. I'm about to start working out every day. I'm start walking. I'm like, and then you're like, oh my goodness, this is taking too long. Maybe just set like your first goal is 5 pounds in a week and a half, 2 weeks, 5 pounds. And that's your first goal. What do I have to do to lose 5 pounds? Okay, I can walk 20, 30 minutes a day, maybe even up my cardio to an hour because that'll help with the calorie burn. Maybe instead of whatever I usually eat for breakfast that's sugar filled or fat filled, I'll just commit to making a smoothie. Okay, I'll commit to making a smoothie for 2 weeks. I just want to lose 5 pounds. I ain't worrying about that 30 pounds, just 5 pounds. I'm gonna commit to this for 2 weeks. Like just make it smaller chunks. Thank you, Deborah. Measurable goals, like something that you can pat yourself on the back when it happens. Like, oh, I just did those 5 pounds. Or if it's college, like I have a girlfriend now. Oh, you guys know, some of you know Karen Ward. And she's been in college. She's like, oh, I'm gonna be in college with my grandkids. I'll still be in college when my grandkids get here. We crack up laughing. But one class at a time, you're closer to getting that bachelor's. So now I was talking to her maybe a couple weeks ago, and she was like, oh my goodness, at the end of this year, I think she'll just have like another year's worth or something like that. And it's like, see, you didn't want to start, but now look where you are. And it's like the baby steps of getting a college degree is one class at a time. If you're going to keep living, you're going to keep having time. So why not just throw a class in with it? If you really desire to go to college, one class at a time. I'm going to tell you a big goal I have to speak another language, but it ain't really a goal. It's just a hope and a wish because I ain't started. I just always say I want to do it. And then even when I went to Mexico and I see people who know, like I met this girl, Olivia, and she knows like, I don't know, like 6 languages. I'm like, girl, dang, I just want to know one, but no, I don't. Because I have to do, just like Deborah said, measurable steps. Like if you want to learn, then set yourself a goal. I'm just thinking out loud, y'all. Set yourself a goal. Like you need to learn a couple of key phrases a week or something. I don't know. Anyway, number four, we're done. Number 4, develop processes to accomplish these goals. Okay, so you set your goals. All right, I want to lose 30 pounds. That's your big goal, 30 pounds. Why? Because I want to be more physically fit, to do a lot of things, to be available to people and to myself physically, spiritually, emotionally. Then you set your goals that you can gradually say, okay, I think I could do 5 pounds every 2 weeks. Yep. Then you just set up the process of what that looks like. Okay, I need to walk an hour a day. It's just, that's all you do. I know, Renee, 6 languages. I was like, girl, you're smart. Whatever you do, college, okay, I'm gonna apply to the college and I'm gonna take 2 classes a quarter. Or if I want to be a homeowner, then maybe the first step is to clear up my credit. And I'm gonna work on one for the next month. I mean, that's a long goal, but next 2 weeks, I'm just gonna work on this one credit card and look at it and see what I need to do to get it paid down, so on and so forth. Somebody's outside my window. And I'm like, why are you at my door? It's a pandemic. Y'all just be randomly coming to people's doors. I know I'm off topic, but they caught my eye. What you doing? People don't randomly come to my door, period. Like, I don't know. Like, if you didn't announce yourself, like you come ring my doorbell, I'm not even getting up off the couch. I don't know you. Why are you coming to my house? I know I'm so off topic. Sorry. So do we got it? Four keys to being consistent, you guys. You can be consistent for good if you follow these 4 keys. Deborah, I used to play the violin, used to, way back in like 6th and 7th grade, or maybe it was 5th and 6th grade, 7th. It was so much fun. And the only reason I stuck with it, the teacher was so cute. All of the girls, he had a classroom full of girls. And people were like, we didn't know, and everybody was so interested in the violin. It was the teacher. It was so cute. We were all like, oh, just the cutest teacher ever. Oh. But anyway, playing the violin is an awesome goal. Set your mind to it if that's something you really want to do. So you got your keys, right? So let me tell you one thing before I end. There's one thing that has been consistently my goal. So you guys know I'm a wellness advocate with doTERRA, and I'm going to actually do something with you guys right now, which is fun. So I'm a wellness advocate. doTERRA essential oils is awesome. If you don't use essential oils, make sure you visit my website, surrenderoils.com, and get you some oils either for your emotional health, your physical health, anything. There's like oils for everything. And I do a show, actually, YouTube Live and Instagram Live on Wednesdays at noon if you want to learn more. But I want to do something with you guys because doTERRA has opened up the market to allow 200 people to become founders. It's called Founders Club 2.0 because they already had the Founders Club where people were founders, but they opened up this new market because they're doing so well. And they opened it up where 200 people could become founders. I've been working on this thing since before the pandemic. And, it's like you got to get 1,000 points. And it's been challenging and it's been hard. But Renee, we can do hard things, right? We can do hard things. So here's Founders Club 2.0. So every time you get 100 points, they have you put your little sticker on. Every time you get 100 points, you put your sticker on. I've been stuck on 400. This is talking about consistency, you guys. I've been stuck on 400 for months and months and months. 400, just 400. I'm like, I just got to get out of 400s. But I wouldn't quit. I wouldn't give up. Last night, I looked at the Founders Club login. Guess who hit 500? Me. And now I got this awesome plan. Actually, Trinette's a part of my team, so she knows I have this awesome plan that I plan to, by the end of this month, hit 700. Now, I know that's crazy. And I don't have time to explain to you how I feel like that. Hey, Marcus. But every time you guys support me in the Wellness Oils One, I give a portion back to our nonprofit. But secondly, I'm going to become a founder. So put the goal in your head. And these are my measurable steps. These 100, 200. So guess what? I just hit 500. So I am pulling out my sticker. Bam. I just felt like doing this in front of you guys. I just felt like having a studio audience. We could do hard things, Marcus. Studio audience, number 500. And now, this might take me a minute because I am way a little bit OCD when it comes to putting things on straight. Oh, I think I messed it up already. Sorry. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to watch you put a sticker on it. It's going to take you 500 hours. No, it's not. Okay, I'm putting it on. Yay. Here we go. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay. 500. Thank you, guys. I hit 500. We can do hard things, right? 500. Isn't that green color awesome? That green color is awesome. I almost don't know if my sticker is entirely straight, so I got to sit it down before it causes me some anxiety. But thank you, Renee. Thank you. Okay, I still got 1,000 more to go. I got 5 more stickers, but I have a plan. Didn't I tell you today? Get a plan, make it measurable, one step at a time. Is one oil at a time, one household at a time, and really blessing people. So I get the most amazing testimonies too. So you guys, thank you for your support. Love you guys. If you don't use the oils, this is the month to do it. This is the month to do it. Because I'm hitting 700. I'm about to hit 200 more in the next 21 days. I got a plan. And it includes you enrolling if you don't already use the oils. So love you guys. Stay surrendered. I hope you have. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Diane is a huge supporter. So I appreciate that, Diane. Get your goal. Set your goal. Make measurable steps to get there. And keep saying to yourself that you can do hard things. Thank you, guys. Love you much. Stay consistent with all that you're doing. I'm putting my oils little link there if you want to go ahead and order. And I'll catch you again. Tomorrow I'm on Instagram Live, Facebook Live on Dr. Celeste Owens. There's an oil for that. So anything you're working on, emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever you're working on, I'm there tomorrow to answer any questions and to share a little bit with you as well. Thank you, Renee. Love you guys much, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.